Hello and welcome to this free financial forecast. Crude oil is next. This market is now starting to look more bullish to me. It's been flat, but we did get a push up this week. We have a new buy signal. We do have our momentum in our favor, and this market just went flat, didn't really retrace very much, another bullish sign. So it depends on how you want to play this. You can use this week as your starting point for your trigger above it. If you want to be super conservative, you can wait until we take out the top of this bull flag. I tend to favor getting a little earlier than that. However, you could play it one of two ways. Now we have no new targets, no new target zone because we don't have an 8 wave in place. So if we buy this, we're heading up and trying to get to the 3.618 target, the third extended target. Right, this is the initial target, extended, double extended to the third target. If you are very aggressive and get in early, you could potentially play to the top of the 7 wave, so that this high point here, so that you don't have to break it if you want to take a first target there if you get in early. It depends on how you want to play that. Let's see. Now we're looking at the daily chart next, and this is what it looked at the weekly bull flag. This is how it looks on the daily chart. This daily chart is giving us more indication. Notice that back on May 4th, our momentum shifted up. You notice how our lows are getting progressively higher, and as we move along, the highs are getting higher. So we're starting to see that the buyers are starting to carry the day. There's still a lot of fight in here. It's not a clean. This is clearly not a trending market. This is a trending market. This is a flattish market, but the signs are up, which is why we have 4 buy signals. This buy signal really came in from over here, but it shows us what the point you want to use as a trigger. There was a trigger bar here, trigger bar here. These are all setup bars, I should say, not trigger bars. You need to get above their highs. Some of you might be already in, but the real key to this move, if you're waiting and playing it conservatively, is can we get over this flat tops here? This area, this area, this area. If we break above that, I think we're going to be off to the races in crude, especially given the geopolitical situation. And there are the targets to the upside. You can just shift this cloud over a little bit. This isn't really based on time. It's the prices that matter. And this just give you a visual cue of where the market is likely to find resistance. Bear in mind the black line inside the zone, most important point to consider. Let's see. Well, it's because it's most likely going to stop there. That's the whole reason for that. 60-minute chart. 4, 5, and 6 are the active waves. Remember we talked about how we had been bouncing and holding. We'd gone over the resistance point, the whole zone, which is very bullish, and that we basically were finding support there. Now it did break down momentarily through it and bounced. So this was all very bullish. There's a new 6 wave in place. The one caveat we have, they're the targets, by the way, before I give you the caveat. Those targets are new because the 6 wave is new, so you might want to mark those if you're bullish. The thing that's bugging me about this trade that I don't like at all is that there's no momentum. The red and the blue line are smack on top of each other, and that always makes me concerned for the move. That really shouldn't be. This is unusual, and it's a bad sign for the bull case. If you are playing conservatively, you might want to wait until you see a separation, that blue above the red, and then take the buy. If you're aggressive, well, you're probably already in and off to the races. It depends how you like to play that. But that is the one concerning sign. I don't like seeing that they're on top of each other, especially given all this up movement. The reason why that occurred is that the market went flat for so long. Remember, these are measuring highs to lows, and it went flat for so long they came together. But again, I tend to like to trade in the direction of momentum, and right now we don't have it. So if you want to be conservative, I showed you what you can do. And just as a reminder again, we do this every day with all the major financial markets, the stock market, S&P, Bitcoin, some of the other currencies, some of the commodities like gold and oil. Each and every trading day we do exactly what I'm showing you here. If you're interested in that, take a look at ichimokucloudtrends.com. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back with another free financial forecast.